Thanks again. Well, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce two folks. One is Greg Cassidy, and Greg is going to do a build along here in a moment. And the other is Stephen Miley. Hang on, you just jumped on me there. And so they're going to talk a little bit about the build along that they're going to be doing here in a few weeks. So, guys, I'm going to leave it to you and let you take it away.
Okay, Stephen, do you want to talk a little bit about the company and the kit? And then I've got a few slides to show what the build along is going to encompass.
Sure, that sounds great. So I appreciate being invited by Phil to contribute to the NuTracks with a build along. It's been a while since I've been involved with NuTracks. Believe it or not, we did a Rail Scale Models build along back in the early years of one of, I think it was a O-scale kit that I had back then. And so I'm happy to contribute again, and I'm going to rely on Greg's expertise as a frequent contributor to the NuTracks sessions. And I'm just here to contribute and participate as best I can. So Rail Scale Models, going on 10 years, believe it or not, in business. And I've acquired a few businesses along the way. And one of the things I wanted to do with this build along was kind of highlight the business relationship I have with Carolina Craftsman Kits. For those of you who know Jeff, he's finally retired, truly retired, and he closed up the Carolina Craftsman Kits business. And I've had a long relationship with Jeff. I've been laser cutting for him for a number of years. And now that he's closed up shop, we have an arrangement where I am able to re-release some of his CCK kits. And the one that Greg is going to do is one of those kits. I've called it Prater's Products, and Jeff called it The Place at NC36. So it is a prototype structure in North Carolina. But in his notes, I found that he had considered naming it Prater's Products. And I asked him why he didn't do so. And he didn't really have much of an answer. So I said, well, I'm going to call it Prater's Products. And he said, fine, go for it. So that's what I've done. And the other thing that I'm doing with his kits is that I'm also scaling them down to N scale occasionally when I have time. And so this particular kit is available both in HO scale and in N scale. Greg's going to build it up in HO scale for the presentation purposes. But both kits are available, and both will have the discount for those who want to participate or just simply take advantage of the discount. The discount code is NuTracks20, all one word, NuTracks20, and I'm sure Greg will show that on his slideshow there. And so hopefully you all enjoy that. I'll probably hover in the background and let Greg run the show, and I'll get a little bit more experience for the next time we do a build along with Rail Scale Models. Go ahead, Greg.
All right, let me bring up my presentation and get it full screen. As Stephen said, this is called Prater's Products, and the photo you see here is the prototype that he had built for display. But you can see some of the Carolina Craftsman Kit's DNA in this kit. All we're going to do tonight, I'm going to show you a little bit about the tools and supplies I'll be using and what's in the box. The build along actually starts May 13th. So you have plenty of time to get in there and get the discount code. The skills that we'll be working on in building this, it will be dry fitting and planning, dry brushing, working with laser cut details, rusting corrugated roofing, brick mortar, and when and why you may want to deviate from instructions. And I will be building my structure very similar to the picture here on the box. Obviously, you can deviate as much as you want. Things that will help in building is, first of all, a nice workbench or open area that you can work in. Secondly, these are the tools that I'll typically be using, which will be a series of clamps, some 1, 2, 3 blocks, some sanding sticks, a variety of hobby knives, scalpels, tweezers, some clippers, some measuring devices in right angles, possibly a saw. I like to use coffee can lids as pallets for my glue and for my paint. And the most important tool that any builder can have, a toothpick. Some of the adhesives I'll be using will be canopy glue and tacky glue, some liquid PSA, some super glues, possibly some Walther's goo, a little bit of plastic cement when dealing with the windows, perhaps. And the paints and supplies, we'll use some craft paints and some Vallejo and speed paints. I meant to ask Bernard what speed paint version 2 is like. A few stains, some distress crayon, and I always have spare strip wood of almost every size imaginable available. Either if you need to replace something that you broke, or just if you want to modify something. Specialty tools, I haven't built a single thing in the last 4 years where I haven't used my Ultimation slicer or sander, but you don't need those. You can use a chopper for what you might need to chop strip wood with, and you can use a sanding block or even just a sanding stick for sanding. I always have some music going while I'm working. Other people might listen to podcasts or something. It's not required, but I find it beneficial. And here's what comes in the box. Over here, we have our corrugated roofing, and this is a sort of a wood paper product. You have your roof cards here, all the tissue windows and doors, and some other small cast details. This is a strip wood that comes with it for trim and for bracing. Your roof card supports, all of the laser cut wall pieces, and this is your rolled roofing and some more laser cut detail vents and doors. And in the end, this is what it'll come out looking like if you follow my instructions. Again, you can build yours any way you want. I'm just going to show you how I built mine. So I hope you join us on May 13th to watch along. And I think Phil has a slide that shows the links and the discount codes that he can show at some point. So back to you, Stephen.
So thanks, Greg, for the overview. And just a couple of comments. You'll see in the photo that there's a garage door, kind of a roll-up door style. And I've included 2 different styles of garage doors. If you wanted to backdate it, there's a double swing door option. And then for the N scale version, I did want to use the Tichy windows and pedestrian doors for both kits. But what you'll find in N scale, there's less variety of N scale windows and doors to choose from. So the N scale version, the window configurations will be a little bit different, but you get more or less the same look and feel. But so that's just some notes about the N scale version versus the HO scale version.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a fun build along. You're absolutely right. And so let me go ahead and throw this up. It's going to start May 13th. Those are some pictures of the building, obviously. You can use the discount code NewTracks20 for a 20% off discount. And if you'd like to go directly, and those are, by the way, the prices for the kits after the discount. And if you want to go jump either use the tiny URL, either to Prater HO or Prater N, and that will take you to the 2 kits. So all set to go. So it sounds great, guys. Look forward to the build, and we will see you then.
Looking forward to it. Haven't
Thanks
done
again.